Lorena, the squad have just arrived in Italy for their pre-season week. Just how exciting a week is this for everyone involved?
Yeah, we're all very excited to get out of Scotland as well. Like enjoy the sun here, enjoy a bit of warmth, and especially like also just experiencing a pre-season camp is always like it's something different every time. Like no matter if you're going to Spain or going to Italy now, and like we have two really tough opponents coming out that are going to challenge us a lot, but we're excited for that. They're both great teams. We're a great team, so yeah, we just take the most out of it and enjoy the experience while we're here.
Yeah, just how beneficial are these weeks for the whole group, players and coaching staff, everyone coming together? What do you hope to get out of it?
Oh, massively. Like I feel that a training camp is always a bonding experience as well, because you're like basically spending 24/7 together. You're especially learning to get to know the young player or the new players, the young players that we brought in, just a bit more close than you would usually do on a normal training day. It's just, yeah, like I said, bonding experience, and then again, like it's gonna challenge us as a team as well. Like we presented well over the last couple of weeks already in preseason, and now finally getting the games in as well, which the girls are excited for. I'm excited for to get that routine back in and yeah, take the next step towards the season.
Yeah, and obviously be warm weather conditions for the players to train in, to play in as well. Is that just another challenge to try and put on them?
Absolutely, but yeah, I mean 2 matches in like a week is always a bit tough. So, but we have great conditions here from what I can see in terms of recovery as well. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and yeah, we're taking the challenge as well. The mentality of the girls is great. When it comes to those kind of games, we know what it brings, what the teams bring, and like experience and quality as well. And yeah, we try to match that up, and I'm positive that the girl will do the best they can, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, just more general, just tell us a wee bit about your role.
Yeah, so right now I'm just, in this week I'm focusing more on the recovery as well. Like I said, with the 2 games, especially coming out of Middlesbrough just yesterday, our aim focus is just to be able to, for them to recover as much as possible during the few days that we have basically off, with like pool work, mobility work, all that kind of stuff. We have our 2 great physios here as well, who assist that part as well. Like they've done phenomenally in the past, and I'm positive that we as like a performance team with the 4 of us now will make that work. So yeah.
Just tell us about your previous experience. I know you joined the club earlier this year, just your time before joining Rangers, how that looked.
I spent actually a year in France working with Olympique Lyon, which was a massive learning opportunity for me as well, like working with one of the best clubs in the world, and then a few months with the German national team, with the youth national teams, which was also phenomenal. I was able to travel to the Under-20s World Cup with them, which was a once-in-a-lifetime experience to be able to represent your country, even though it's just a coaching perspective. But yeah, and before that, yeah, it's just a lot of academy work back in my hometown of Munich. But every club, every team that I supported, it was just such a huge learning opportunity. Now coming to Rangers, I think every one of those steps will help me massively bring the team forward, help them make the best out of their abilities right now, and help them make the next step as well. So yeah, I'm happy to be here. The last few months also have been so nice for me as well. Like everybody here in the environment in Scotland is just so nice that it's sometimes a bit hard for me to deal with it, because like the Germans just not used to that, all the kindness, but the club and the team is just phenomenal. Yeah, I can't find words for how good of people they are.
Yeah, and just more generally, the players obviously returned to pre-season training on the 8th of July. How's pre-season been so far?
Yeah, pre-season has been challenging in the first, having no manager obviously, but yeah, the girls handle it like such a professional, as we put in quite the good work. Haji put in amazing work, and yeah, I think that situation always also helped us grow as a group. And yeah, it's been successful so far, and now with the games rolling in, we're able to take that next step to enter the season positive as well, and yeah, to just get that bit of competitiveness in, because you can do as many runs or as many training games as you can, but nothing actually makes up for having a real opponent or having a real game. So yeah, I'm happy that we're getting the games in now, and just yeah, trying to bring that on the pitch where we've been working so hard in the last couple of weeks since pre-season started.
Yeah, what do you look for during pre-season? Obviously when the players come back, you're straight into testing and then out on the pitch, plenty of running, I can imagine. Is it just getting them match ready for the likes of this week and then heading towards the start of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, props on the girls. They had a phenomenal off-season. Like they all really showed up. They all set their targets before we actually entered preseason, which helped me massively just to be able to develop a bit more of an idea what we actually want to do in preseason. And then, the testing actually, they surprised me with some of the numbers in a very positive way. So yeah, I'm happy that off-season was really successful, that we can bring that into preseason. And yeah, basically it's just, getting them match ready, keeping their fitness up, improving their fitness even more, and then also challenging, because you're not able to create like ball speed or something without actually having like the environment of a football pitch or without having an opponent. So this is what we're focusing more on now, to bring that basis that we created in off season over to preseason, to create that like footballing specific environment more, but also build up their strength or rebuild it up, even though they're super strong in my eyes. So this is the goal for preseason, and just be resilient for the season to come, because we know it's going to be a long season with a lot of tough games coming up, and we want to make it as positive as possible, and hopefully end the season on a good note on the 31st of May. But until then, we just have to be resilient. But I think we're on a good way there. The girls, like, their mindset is phenomenal, and that helps a lot as well.
Yeah, and some of the injured players will obviously be part of the group this week. How does their week look? What's their sort of programme like? Obviously trying to get them back to fitness as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so I think that first of all, bringing injured players to training camp is always so beneficial as well. First of all, for them, so that they actually feel like they're still part of a team, because when you're out for quite a while, as some of them are, it's hard to feel that connection with the team that you usually have when you're like actively playing with them. So it's great to bring them, and they're great characters, so they bring a lot of good spirit in. As well, and they're keen to work during that week to return to competition as soon as possible. And the environment here helps as well. And I'm working close together with Stu and Christy, so we can actually make that successful. But they've been doing phenomenal work as well, the two of them, with all our injured ones. So I see the future only looking bright for all of our rehabbers, that they're returning. Some of them sooner, some of them slightly delayed, but
Yeah, and just lastly, obviously you mentioned the good games they've got this week against the two Milan clubs. How beneficial will be playing teams of that calibre as well? How important is the recovery as well? Obviously had a game at the weekend there, another two to come, just building up those minutes for the competitive season. Yeah,
so first of all, like, seeing those names, obviously Inter Milan or AC Milan, they're great names, and they're kind of in a position where Rangers is striving to be in as well. We want to be able to compete on an international level. We want to be able to compete against bigger teams. So that gives us kind of a perspective, okay, where we want to be, what is the status quo in Europe. Like, both of these teams are top 5 probably in Italy as well. They're highly competitive roster with lots of experience, lots of international players. So I think that also, like mentioned, it gives us a bit of insight where we could be, but also where we're at right now, because I think that the players that we have right now, we are able to compete to a certain extent. That's still in the stars, like to how far, but I think it will be a great challenge. Those 3 games in just about a week time is also putting a lot of stress on the players as well, on their bodies. So recovery is key. Basically here, everything we're going to do apart from playing is just recovering, and that means again pull, like they have to focus on themselves as well, like keeping their recovery routines, but also use the environment that we have here, use the abilities that we have here, the pools again, the sauna and everything, but also, I mean, it's Italy, so you have a really good foundation of food. I'm expecting like really high quality from the kitchen here. I heard only good things about that, so I think that's super beneficial as well. And just coming out of there, being in that environment, like being in a bit of warmth and a bit of sun, is always helping the mental recovery as well. So yeah, I'm excited for the week to come.